Hi, I'm Serene. Welcome to my green kitchen where everything I make is completely plant-based. So earlier this week, I went to the store and I bought a bag of green beans. I've actually never cooked with green beans before. It was one of those like, oh, it's on sale, I'm gonna buy it. And I did, and then I was like, well, I don't know what to make with it. Because I did eat a lot of green beans growing up, but it was either like a green bean casserole around the holidays, which is like green beans and cream of mushroom, or like green beans like sauteed with bacon grease and bacon bits. So obviously I don't eat either of those anymore. I wanted to come up with something both vegan and delicious, but since I've never actually cooked with green beans before, I wanted to experiment with a couple different recipes. So I came up with 3 different recipes. The first one being maple green beans with toasted almonds. The second one is just like a green bean salad. The third one is lemon garlic green beans with thyme. And the best part about each of these recipes is that, one, they only take like less than 15 minutes for each of the recipes, and I had every ingredient on hand, so I didn't have to go to the store to buy more ingredients. So I do want to mention one thing before I start. Since I only bought 1 pound of green beans, each of these recipes, I only used like 5 to 6 ounces of green beans. So when you're watching the videos, when you see the ingredients, you're actually going to use a lot more when you make these recipes. In the description below, I did add the ingredient amounts indicative of using a pound of green beans, which I think is the standard when you go to the store to buy them. Alright, this intro has been incredibly long, so let's just jump right in. Each of these recipes start off the exact same way. You are first going to cut off the stem end and then peel off the stringy spine. Next, you're going to blanch your green beans, and to do this, boil a pot of water and add your green beans and only cook them for 2 minutes. And ideally, you would want a bowl of ice water on hand, ready to shock your green beans after they're done cooking, but I didn't have any ice, so I just poured mine into a colander and sprayed them down with very, very, very cold water for a couple of minutes, and I think that worked just as well. For this recipe, you'll need green beans, maple syrup, almond slivers, and salt and pepper. First, heat up a nonstick pan on medium-low heat and add your almond slivers. Toast them until they are golden brown. This will take about a minute or 2. Then add your green beans and cook them for a couple of minutes. And add your salt and pepper, and then you can add a splash of water to kind of mix it all in. Cook that for another couple of minutes, and then the last step is just add your maple syrup and cook that for about a minute. And it's as easy as that. You can either have this as a side dish, or you can have it in a rice bowl like I did for dinner. I really like these with the rice bowl. I thought that the sweetness of the maple really complemented all of the other elements in the bowl. So what you'll need for this is green beans, garbanzo beans, kidney beans, apple cider vinegar, salt, dill, and you can use dry, but I'm using fresh because it's literally invading my backyard right now. And you will also need a red onion. So to a bowl, add your green beans, garbanzo beans, kidney beans, a red onion, dill, salt and pepper, and apple cider vinegar. And then all you do is mix it up very well until it is well combined. So this recipe was even quicker and easier than the first recipe. It only took 5 minutes, and it is probably my favorite out of the 3.
For this final recipe, you will need green beans, surprise, surprise, any cooking oil of your choice. I'm using olive oil, garlic, lemon, thyme, salt, and pepper. First, zest your lemon and then cut it in half. Then peel and mince your garlic into tiny little pieces. Then turn on your stove to low-medium heat and heat up your pan for about a minute. And then you can add your oil and let that heat up for another minute. And add your garlic and thyme. And just cook those for about 30 seconds before adding your green beans. Stir up your green beans to coat them with the oil and the aromatics. And then add a splash of water to kind of like steam your green beans a bit. And just let that cook for a few minutes. And then give it a little taste to see if your green beans are warm enough before adding your salt and pepper and a squeeze of lemon juice. Letting the green beans absorb the lemon juice for about a minute or so. And then after a minute, just add your lemon zest and cook it for another 30 seconds and you are done. If you love lemon, then you will love this recipe. All of the flavors just mesh so well together. I definitely recommend this one for spring or early summer.
I really hope you like these recipes. I think that they are perfect for the summertime. The maple one I could probably eat during the autumn season just because of like the maple flavor. Reminds me of the fall a lot. But if you did like these recipes, let me know in the comments below and give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, I'll be putting them out every Saturday. So subscribe to my channel and I will see you again. Thanks. Bye.